Shalom, my dear people. This week, this week is the 24th week ordinary time. Today, the pagan centurion, Jesus Christ, again at Caphernaum, the city of Caphernaum, operate a new miracle in the house of this pagan centurion, in the person of one of his servants, a pagan servant centurion. And the words, the expression, one of the expressions of this pagan centurion, after having received a miracle, remember in the mass we used to say the words of this pagan centurion. My God, I don't need you come into my roof, but say only one word and we shall be saved. The old people of this synagogue at Caphernaum said to the Lord, Jesus, this pagan centurion deserves this of you, because he is well disposed toward our people. He built us our synagogue himself. This is the opportune time to speak about these different people, Jews of born, those who have been born on Jewish tradition, circumcised, those who sympathize with the faith of Israel, the fears of God, and proselytes. The difference is because the proselytes who fear God, but they have been circumcised according to the law of Moses. Okay, this rich man, this pagan centurion, is not able to welcome Jesus in his house, at home. Not. I have not seen a great faith like that, said Jesus, speaking about this pagan centurion. Okay, that is the thing for us today. That is the thing for us. Because it's important. As in the New Testament, Cornelius with Peter, remember the book of Acts of the Apostles, Cornelius and the whole of his household were devout and God-fearing, and he gave generously to Jewish causes and prayed constantly to God. Another pagan authority, a Roman centurion, Cornelius with Peter. Cornelius received Peter and his disciples at home after Peter had received the vision in dreams. Okay, it's very important, because when St. John is speaking to the different churches in the New Testament, in the book of Revelations, remember that when he is speaking to the church of Laodicea, he is advising about the rich man. You say to yourself, says John to the church of Laodicea, I am rich, I have made a fortune, and have everything I want, never realizing that you are wretchedly. Even if you are rich, you are wretchedly, says St. John, unpitiable, poor, and blind, and naked too. This is the condition of those who are rich. But when they forget that this richness comes, even this richness comes from God Himself, and they don't use the this human wealth to help people, to be charitable. Is it possible that the rich man will be blind, will be naked, will be wretched? That is possible. Many rich people don't consider their own life. Many rich people are blind. If you and me, who are rich, because you and me, we are so much rich because we have more than we need, and sometimes we are liars. We lie because we say we are not rich, we don't have money, we don't have properties. The book of Proverbs understands very well this reality of you and me, of people of this world. When the book of Proverbs says, for example, there are some who own nothing pretend to be rich. How many times you and me we pretend to be rich on nothing? Some, continues the book of Proverbs, with great wealth pretend to be poor. When it is question of giving alms, of doing a little service for other people, we pretend to be poor. When it is question of human wealth, of selfishness, we pretend to be rich, more important than others who are around us. My dear people, that is why the prophets even condemn this attitude of Jews or of people who are not from Jewish tradition. The prophet Hosea, for example, when he is speaking against Jacob and Ephraim in the Old Testament, Hosea says, "How rich I have become," says Ephraim. "I have made a fortune, but of all his gains he will keep nothing, because of the sin of which he is guilty." My dear people, we have received from God this advising of the Holy Word. The way for a rich man, even humanly speaking, the way of salvation for a rich man is this: sell your possessions. Not only rich man with human wealth of economics. No, you and me, we are rich. We are rich. In many areas we are rich. The way of salvation for this kind of people, you and me, rich in this world, rich in intelligence, in reason, rich in many areas, the way of salvation is sell your possessions and give to those in need. Sell your possessions. You and me, we have enough. We have more than we really need. Okay, that is very important for you and me. Selling our possessions. Okay, sell your possessions and give to those in need. Charity, giving alms. Get yourselves purses that do not wear out, treasure that will not fail you in heaven, where not thief can reach it, and no moth destroy it. Thief and moth. Put your heart where your treasure is. There is your heart. May you and me put our hearts in heaven, in things which come from heaven, from above, not from this earth. Because everything passes. Everything passes, my dear people. You and me. Beauty will pass. Riches will pass. Health will pass. Human understanding will pass. Everything shall pass by. Only God remains. Only God is there. God will be there, is there, have been there for you and me. In Jesus Christ, by His resurrection. Convert yourself. Convert you. May you and me enter into conversion today. Okay, my dear people. May God help us this day.